Welcome to the Blasian Titan Nation podcast, season 2, episode 6. On today's podcast, we are going to be talking about karma. This is going to be this is going to be an interesting one for me because I'm going to start off by saying I'm not a religious type of guy, but I do believe in negative and positive energy. And by the way, welcome in Nova Lad, and Meowsith. Thank you. Good morning. Ready for karma? I know. This is going to be an interesting topic because I know a lot of people who don't really think about how their actions may affect other people. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you are out and about, whether you are you're going through stuff. Like everybody goes through stuff. Everybody goes through different things in life. Everybody goes through adversity. But just because you go through that adversity doesn't mean that you have to take it out on other people. And this is where I start off with karma. Like this despite religion, despite all that, despite that, if you are bringing other people down, or if you are yelling and screaming at a person because you went through something in life. Maybe that person's going through a good day. Maybe that person's going through something positive and nice, and then suddenly you come in, and then you see that positivity, and you're like, no. I'm feeling this sort of way, so I'm going to unleash all my negative feelings and anger and all that upon you, and which is, in my opinion, wrong. And this is where I start off with karma, because the more that you do that, the more you'll have that returned to you. Whether it be in a relationship, whether it be you're friends with somebody, whether it be in your workplace. The workplace is one of the places that karma can ring very true. The higher you go, whatever your position is, the higher your position is, whether you are manager, supervisor, whether you are going, you are in charge of a group of people. Hey, how's it going, Truex? Hello. How you doing? Good morning. We are talking about karma today. I'm just putting this question out there for everybody. Do you believe in it? Because I definitely do believe in it. I'm just talking about karma in the workplace. How when somebody is coming in a bad mood, how that is going to be affecting the whole entire workplace. Who's going to want to work for you? Who's going to want to do anything? Who's going to work around you? That's the main thing. Karma was good to me because you got paid today. Hey, first paycheck in nearly a year. Exactly. You believe in it? Yeah, I know, right? I definitely believe in it. I'm not religious in any form. Karma, I looked this up. I Googled it just to, learn more about it. And I've been, studying it for years and years and years, but very casually, because I live it. I live through positive karma. I believe that if you put out positivity, you most likely won't get that negativity back. Let's say, for example, you are helping other people and they don't expect it, or maybe you are going out of your way to make sure that person is well taken care of, and they don't reciprocate that love back to you because they're used to just being shit on. They're used to having negativity thrown at them, and when something positive happens, they shut off. I've met so many people like that. I met so many people who are so self-centered, and they're so about themselves that they don't even, when something good happens to them, they consider it still a negative. Oh, what does this person want? Why is this person being so nice to me? They're expecting people to be angry at them, or to just to pick on them. I never really was the type of person if I'm doing something good for you, do I want something in return? Most likely no. Most likely I do not want something in return. If it's like work related, yeah, sure. Like I did all this stuff for you. Obviously, I still expect a little something in return. I still expect a little help. It's kind of a a douche move to have someone like me just do a lot of stuff for you, and then when it comes for me to ask you for help, not even for like the biggest thing, maybe just a little bit of a favor, like just a tiny bit of a favor, like can I just borrow your pen for a second? He's like, no, go find your own pen. I'm like, what do you mean? You're not even using your pen for this moment. You're not gonna use this pen for like a few seconds. Just let me borrow your pen. It's like, no, go find your own pen. It's like, well, I did all these things for you. Like, you can't even allow me to borrow your pen for a few seconds. I know it's over exaggerated, but it's my example, right? So this is why I like to just bring positivity in people's lives, even though I don't get it, I don't reciprocate it, or get it reciprocated, because that's on them. That's not on me. That's on them. When something bad happens to them, and then a guy like me doesn't come to help them, and then suddenly they call me and be like, "Oh, why didn't you come help me?" I'm like, well, I mean, what will compel me to come help you now? Because you keep taking advantage of other people, and this is what I'm talking about. Oh my God, this is still going off. I might need to ban it. These alerts, man. I totally forgot to turn them off. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. I never thought of how bosses have one of the most influence. And how they decide to treat their workers will definitely affect their karma. Yes, being a boss, being an owner of a company, CEO, whatever, karma is huge, because you have power over people. If you are a manager of somewhere, you have power over that person. You have this, like, whatever you bring into that work environment, especially, is what you bring. And everybody in the entire world needs to work. Everybody in the entire world has to work. They always have to work to get paid, to be able to support themselves. Everybody does. And I feel as though the work environment is where karma truly thrives. You have to have this belief that no matter how much positive karma that you put out, you will reap the benefits of that positive karma, whether you like it or not. Now, being too nice is, again, it could be a negative and a positive. The negative being, people will rely on you to do everything. If you are a boss of somewhere, and your workers are not doing the work, and you end up doing all the work, and you're just type of like, yeah, don't worry, I'll do this, you just do that, and there's still whatever that little task that they're doing, they're not doing it right, or they're not doing it to the best of their ability, or they're not taking it seriously, and you just keep on saying, hey, what the hell, like what is going on here? Why are you not doing what I'm saying? It's this little thing. It's this little thing that you need to do, and yet you still don't want to do it. You're just lounging around and you're not doing anything. It just, come on. As a boss, as a person who is is nice, if you are nice, if you're a nice person, you will be taken advantage of, and that's the thing. Sometimes you just gotta not, take a step back and be like, hey, I'm your boss. You got to do this, and then you got to do all that. And sometimes you just got to take a step back, because you can't allow people to take advantage of you, and that's in tune a negative. That's karma on them. If someone like myself is doing all this work and you're not doing anything, and you can't just do me a favor and do this little thing that can help me out for a bit, it's karma, if you ask me. And I'm just like, why would I go out of my way for you? Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Mango in the building. Oh my God, thank you for gifting a sub to Meowsynth. Holy, Oh my God, Trick Storm. Thank you, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Real shit, man. I'm a genuine person. I don't like confrontation. I'm very nice, but others take the kindness for weakness and feel like they can say, do whatever they, yeah, whatever, and I'll just take it. But when I speak up, people look at me, Mango going crazy. No, I'm standing up for myself. Exactly. That's the thing. Yeah. Good morning, Magang umaga. That's the thing. Uh, you know, nice guys like us. We're not the type of people that are, well, we fought before. You can't, I can only speak for myself, but you can't be this positive. You can't have this positive attitude without going through negativity in life. I've had a lot of bad karma happen to me, and some of it was well deserved, some of it wasn't well deserved. But if my thought process now is that bad karma that happened to me, wasn't my fault? Probably. Did I bring that bad karma onto myself? Probably. In my past, yes, I've made fun of other people. In my high school days, my middle school days, college days, yes, I have made fun of other people. I've brought negativity to other people. I've trolled other people. There's no doubt about it. Now, it all brought back to me in my 20s, and thankfully, I went through all the negativity in my 20s. Majority of my negativity I've been through. I've suffered through that, and I've learned from that. And I've in my 30s now. I'm 36. I'm trying my best to not be the type of person that I was when I was in my early 20s and in my early teens years, because that part of my life I've killed off. I've learned from it. I've accepted all my mistakes that I've made, and now you have to keep going and keep looking to the future. Now, hopefully, my karma in my 30s, all the positive karma that I'm putting out there, especially on Twitch, would come back. And that's the thing. But don't expect it to be returned to you. Do not expect it to be returned to you. Always expect nothing. Expect nothing. If you do something nice for somebody, okay? If you do something good for somebody else, right? Don't expect that person to return that same love to you at all. If they truly care about you, if they truly want to see what's best for you, then they will return that love to you without you even asking for it. Especially here on Twitch. Just because you go around, I support a lot of people on Twitch. I support so many people, more people than you can count, But do I expect them to, show that love back to me? No, of course not. That's just not me. That's just not who I am. I don't care. I don't care if you were a big streamer with thousands of views or 100 views, or a small streamer. I don't give a shit. I don't care. If you have a great community, if your vibes are on point, it's bonus points for Ablation. If you're like a mango, then that's bonus points, But do I expect anything in return? Of course not. Because I'm there to support you, and I'm there to bring some positive karma to you. That's what I'm there for. I'm not there to troll. It's very rare that I go on another Twitch channel and I start trolling. Very rare. Oh, hey, Croc. How's it going? So many of us were shitheads in our late teens, early 20s. Exactly, Croc. I think we have to go through that in order to grow. In order for us to be in a mindset. That's why every time somebody who comes into my stream that's literally shit talking or I don't know, going crazy, heavy trolling. I'm talking heavy trolling, calling me names and doing that shit. I pause the stream and I'm like, are you all right? Are you okay? I don't ban people easily. You really have to be a total piece of shit to be banned off my channel. Really, I'm talking, you gotta be the worst of the worst. Usually when somebody says that shit on my stream, I'm always thinking did I do something to them? Did I do anything to this person to bring that negative negativity into my stream? Like, why are they trying to bring some negative karma here? Like, why? I'm thinking to myself, did I do anything? Did I offend this person? Did I say anything? I'm always reflecting on myself because that's the first thing I do. I reflect on myself. I'll be like, okay, am I the problem? Am I the issue here? Like, why is this person bringing that shit here? Like, what did I do? Did I troll them? Did I bring negativity to them? And most of the time it's no. Most of the time it's no. Most of the time it's just somebody, maybe they see me smiling while I'm playing a video game. I don't know. I had one person like ask me why I'm smiling while playing a video game, and I'm like, what? I don't understand. I don't understand some people, especially on the internet, especially who come into my stream and I'm enjoying a game. I'm loving the game. I'm loving the single player game, and they're asking me why I'm smiling during a single player game. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, I am 36. You're 32? Ooh, we should foot race someday. We should. I'll definitely race you. I'll race you. I got to get my cardio up too. Mango, I got to get my cardio up. Honestly. How you doing, Indica? Hi. Hello. Good morning. We're just talking about karma. Indica. I'm just want to ask you if you believe in karma. Do you believe in karma? Do you believe whatever goes around comes around eventually? Because again, karma in our lives is very important. If you're not religious, if you're not Christian, Muslim, whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, if you keep bullying people, if you keep taking advantage of other people, if you keep bringing them down, then eventually that's going to come back to you. And when that comes back to you, you're going to be crying. You'll be like, oh, why is this happening to me? You'll be feeling sorry for yourself. You'll be asking yourself, why is this happening to me? And that's because you put so much negative karma out there that it returned to you. And the fact of the matter is, you're the one that put all this negative karma out there because it made you feel better about yourself. There's too many people out there who are putting negative karma on other people to make themselves feel better about themselves. That's the case. That's the thing. There's way too many people who are thinking about, oh, how does this person supposed to, make me feel good? I want this person to make me feel good. I want this person to suffer so that I feel better about myself because I suffered. So just because you suffered means that other people will suffer in order for you to feel better about yourself. That is so fucked up. That is really fucked up. Why do you take pleasure in other people's pain? Why do you take pleasure in other people's suffering? That is negative karma, and that's the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit I'm talking about right now. And again, I keep repeating this, but I am not religious. There may be a God, there may not be a God. I grew up with my mom. She's Christian. She brought me to church. But I just fell off of the religion aspect of it. But the whole karma aspect of it, like the whole thing of doing good things for others, what's that Bible verse? I forget what that Bible verse was. It was like, do unto others what you want to do unto yourself, or love thy neighbor like you love yourself. Something like that. Something. It's crazy. It's crazy how me growing up with my mom and going to church allowed me to realize how much I need to, change my life and be able to see, okay, this is good, this is bad. I swear, if it wasn't for my mom taking me to church, I'd probably be a worse person than I am. than I am now. I'd probably be a worse person than I am now. So again, my mom I didn't grow up with a dad. So growing up with a single mom, it was hard. It was tough. You got to learn a lot of shit on your own because you don't have a male figure in your life. So when she brought me to church, it allowed me to meet other people, have positive people in my life, like role models and stuff like that in my life. I fell off of going to church. I fell off the religion of Christianity because I didn't like how they were treating the LGBT community. You know, I felt as though it was not fair. You know, I remember a pastor was like doing the sermon, and he was speaking about homosexuality, and he's like, this is not the way, and da 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 da. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, there's something wrong here. Like, why aren't you not accepting everybody? Like, who cares if this person is gay? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares if this person loves another person of the same sex? Who cares? And that's what really got me going. Like, I'm not messing with this at all, you know? And I decided just to walk away. My mom got pissed. You know, my mom got mad. And obviously because, you know, she grew up, my mom grew up Catholic. My mom is like the stereotypical, you know, Filipino woman. She grew up Catholic in the Philippines. When she came over here, she went from Catholic to Christian, met my dad. They had me, and my dad passed away. And then, you know, she raised me on her own, and she tried to raise me up in the church. And around my teenage years, I fell off of it because those were like my rebellious years. You know, every teenager has those rebellious years, right? Every teenager has those, especially if you have a single parent. Like, single parent teens are the worst. Are the worst. And I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie. It was very rare to have any sort of role model in your life. You ready? Wait, there's a snowstorm coming? Hold on, Indica. There's a snowstorm? Are you serious? God damn. Hey, Ellen. Love thy neighbor doesn't mean the people next door. It means people who aren't like you. Right. You know, I think there's a deeper context to that. You know, just love everybody who just respect people's decisions in life. You know, if people want to, you know, have multiple husbands or multiple wives, or if they want to have sex with the same sex as them, who cares? Who cares? It has no effect on you. You know, people who are bothered by that and try their best to bring that person down, to me, is pathetic, and that brings negative karma on them. You know, that's the thing. The more negative karma that you bring to other people, if you try to bring your own religion, your own thoughts to a person, and they're not reciprocating it, cool, let them not reciprocate it. If you know that you're trying to, like, I've done this before, I try to give advice, you know, I try to break it down and try to be able to say, hey, you know, drugs are bad, you know, you should not take drugs, you know, this drug is messing you up. And the person who's taking the drug can either be like, okay, sure, yeah, I know, or they can just ignore it and be like, well, it's not your life, it's my life, and da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, all right, and then suddenly they're dead or they get sick, and then they're crying, they're regretting their decisions, and then, you know, I had this happen to me in my past where this person called me because they regret a decision in life. And I told them straight up, I'm like, I told you not to do this. I told you not to do A, B, C, and D. And you did it anyway because of what? Ego? People's egos get in the way of their actions. I don't understand. Like, they think that they're invincible. Nobody is invincible. Everybody here is going to die anyway. You know, everybody's going to pass away. So why bring negative karma into your life? Why not consider what people are telling you? People are telling you that you are fucking up, that you are doing a lot of this shit that is having a negative effect on your life. And yet you refuse to listen to those people because you just don't want to listen to those people. I don't know how many times I've been talking to people who had, you know, alcohol ruin their life or drugs ruin their life, the relationships with women, especially, they keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I'm like, why not just change this little bit about you? Why not? You want people to accept this negative part of you? I mean, it's good. You might find that person that will accept that negative part of you, but that is few and far between. I was like, good luck. Good luck. Instead of working on yourself, you don't want to work on yourself. You just want people to accept you for who you are, and that will have a negative effect on their life. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You need to look yourself in the mirror, find the things that's wrong with you. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, how can I fix myself? People are telling me that I'm doing this shit. Okay, is what they're telling me, is that wrong? Is what I'm doing wrong? If you feel as though what you're doing is right, okay, cool. But if you are doing something wrong and you're affecting other people in a negative way and all this negative karma is coming at you, then something needs to change in your life. That's all I'm saying. But people pick and choose what rules they want to follow. Yeah, to an extent. I grew up spiritual, took on mystical and universal beliefs, usually misunderstood in daily context because intuitive insights are difficult to rationalize. I think people who grow up in a certain type of religion because of their parents. Let's just go back and just think, okay? For everybody, we all grew up in an environment. We all came out of a female. Everybody, we came out of a womb. All right, we all came out crying, yada yada yada. We didn't know any religion, nothing. Our parents, our environment, is what shapes us. The conditioning. Okay, the conditioning of the people around us, the language that they speak, everything, religion. For me, it was my mom, coming in and just pretty much bringing me up in the church, bringing me up. Yeah, we all came. Someone ejaculated their sperm into somebody, and then we all came out of a womb. We all came out of vagina. Everybody came out crying, yelling, and then we all grew up. Between when we were born up until now, at this point, something happened. We all learned a certain language. We all were either brought up in a certain religion. My aunt married a Muslim man, and all her kids are brought up Muslim. Like, they don't eat pork. They believe in the Muslim faith. So that's what they are going to do. I know my aunt is Filipino. So she definitely was not Muslim until she met this Muslim man. Definitely. So that's the thing. Like, if she met a man that was like white, or that was, I don't know, maybe Mexican, whatever, her kids would be different. Her kids would act different vibes, different language, different everything. You are the product of your environment, especially when you're a child. We didn't ask for this either. Yeah, we didn't ask for it. Like, a lot of the stuff that you don't choose your parents. You can't. As a kid, as a child, you don't choose who or what vagina you come out of. You don't. Like, I didn't choose my mom, my dad. I don't know. I didn't choose. I didn't know I was going to be a Blasian when I grew up. I don't know. I come out as a Blasian. I don't know. I never knew. Nobody knows. Who knows? Right? You got to learn. You got to learn about what's good and what's wrong. And that goes trial and error, making mistakes. And hopefully those mistakes are not fatal. Hopefully those mistakes are not going to have you lose a limb or make you blind or, like create some sort of heavy burden on your life. Hopefully these mistakes are, you are able to take it. You know, when negative karma comes for you, not a lot of people can take that negative karma. Not a lot of people can take that accountability. You know, a lot of people put up walls and say to themselves, well, there's nothing wrong with me. No, what are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong. Like acting like they're perfect. Nobody is perfect. No one. No one. If you are actively working on yourself, because anybody can work on their body, anybody can work on their money, anybody can work on their job, their skill, but in order to work on your heart and your soul, your mind, that is more difficult than everything else, because it requires you to self-reflect. It requires you to say, okay, what is going on with me? And oh my God, whoa, Devin, holy, with the raid, holy, I was lurking you, man. Oh my God, you're playing some God of War. Shit. What? Hi, Devin. Hi, Raiders. Hello. This is rare. Not a lot of people raid while, you know, I'm doing a podcast. How you doing? How you doing, Devin? Oh, good. Are you? What's your schedule like? What? Because I had you tabbed up. And I was like, you're on this early? I was going to raid you. I was about to raid you up. But thank you for the raid, man. Holy, thank you. I appreciate that. Jeez. But yeah, Devin. By the way, everybody go follow Devin. Please and thank you. I know him IRL. His wife, Jen. technically his girlfriend, but I call her his wife. They're a couple. They're really great together. They're really awesome. They got oh my God, what the damn. What the hell? And a raid from True X Storm. I have both of y'all tabbed up. Holy, what are y'all doing? Jeez. Wow. Hi. Hello, Raiders. Hello. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody coming in into this podcast stream, you know? Oh, thank you, Devin. Thank you. And right back at you. Go follow True X Storm. Exclamation point True X in the chat, please and thank you. Please follow him. WVIP in the building. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, but thank you very much for the raid. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, Devin, do you believe in karma? That's the question I asked. Do you believe in karma? And anybody who came in on the raid with Devin, if you have to raid and run, please by all means do so. You have to eat, sleep, drink, masturbate, hydrate, do your thing, please and thank you. Jen, thank you for the lurk. Oh my God, came in with Devin. You're at work. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, man, it gets around. I know, it does get around. I was thinking, you know, at work, the workplace is very karma heavy. The more negative karma that you put out, especially at the workplace, the more negative karma you will receive. And the last thing I want is to put out negative karma that or put out karma that will receive, that I will receive negatively. I you know me when we work together, how much of a positive attitude I tried to bring to the workplace. Yes, there are maybe one or two times that I've snapped, but that was because I felt as though if I didn't snap at this point, then no one would listen. No one would take me seriously. Everybody would be taking advantage of me. And sometimes you just got to speak the language that other people are speaking in order for them to understand. Some people don't respond to please and thank you. They respond to listen fucking listen. Listen to me, you fucking idiot. That's what they respond to. You know, like they don't respond to please. Oh, okay, come on. You know, can we have a calm and quiet conversation? No, it's like, hey, motherfucker, listen to me. Like you're not fucking open your ears. It's just people don't respond to nice. People don't respond to positive karma. They respond to negative karma for some reason. And that in turn will reflect on how they live. And if you look at a lot of these people who are making fun of you, who are bullying you, who are talking shit about you, if you look at their lives, most of their lives are not as good as they claim it to be. Not. Yeah, I tried, Devin. I tried my best. And I don't know if I was able to. I don't know if I was able to change people's minds, but at the end of the day, I brought my personality and hopefully that had an effect on other people. Now, when it comes to them talking to me, they know me. Word spreads fast over there, and you know it. Word spreads so quick over there. And every time my name pops up, they know that, okay, there's no way that this guy is going to say this 100%. There's no way that this guy is going to spread negativity. You know, there's no way that this guy would put other people down ever. You know, they know. And when they know that, then it's like, you know, Birdman they respect my name. Put some respect in my name. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And I'll reverse my hat back. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, welcome in, Meow. Oh my God. Hello. How's your dinner? You're finally done grinding up. Time to get baked. Hey, you get that smoke on. Thank you. I tried, Jen. I tried. I know I was a bit loud. And that's the thing. I'm a loud guy. And then there's some people who don't like that. I guess, okay, I understand. When I'm, you know, when I'm talking, when I'm speaking, you know, like, hey, how's it going, everybody? Hi, how do you do it? And people don't respond to that. People, oh, I swear to God, everybody, I will go to the grave with this. I was like, hey, how's it going, everybody? And some people were annoyed, be like, dude, like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know how early it is? And I'm like, yeah, I know it's early, but, you know, I'm trying to bring some positive energy. And obviously, you know, we're both starting at the same time. We're both starting the morning shift. What the fuck? Why the hell? I guess people don't want to hear it. People don't like it. And then when I don't do it, they go up to me and be like, is something wrong? Titan? Is there something wrong? Is there something the matter? Thank you for that reverse hat. Nigga. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, my work environment, it's tough. It's rough because those type of people are so used to shit talking. You know, talking shit, spreading that negativity. A lot of people are in bad moods, so that's what creates it. That's what creates negativity. People are in bad moods. People who have bad shit happen to them, IRL, you know, outside of work, and then they bring that shit into work. I discussed this so many times on a past podcast. You know it. Everybody knows it. And this goes back to karma. All right? Let's do this. Let's do this, everybody. I'm going to put up a poll. Okay? I'm going to put up a poll. I'm doing good. Let's poll. Yeah. Jen is like, I bet Jen and Devin are happy to get out of that place. Let's put up a poll, everybody. And let's end this once and for all. It's just a normal poll. I just want to get everybody's voice and opinion on it. I know a lot of people are not religious at all. If you believe in it, if you don't, okay. If you don't believe in it, let me know why you don't believe in it. And yeah, let's have a discussion, because I truly believe in karma. I truly believe in what goes around comes around. I truly believe that the more positive things that you do, especially for people, most likely they'll return it back to you. Most likely it'll be reciprocated. Pretty much 90% of that place was per soul. I know. Talk your shit, Devin. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. Honestly, you missed the money. Man, you probably get paid very well. It was probably a big pay cut at your new job, because you've been there for a while. Like Jen, you have to understand, everybody. Jen and Devin were working at my workplace for quite a bit, long before me. And man, that place, like I shout out to that place though, because it allowed me to meet them. But at the same time, my personality does not mesh with that place. With that place, I don't believe in karma. I don't see it in a way like do good, get good. What I believe in is always do good. Don't do something good in a way to get something back in return. Don't like that part of it's like a part of you. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like with karma, like I mentioned this before, Meow. With karma, don't expect anything to be reciprocated, because you've already done it. You've already done the good deed. Expecting something good to come back at you is nonsensical. Oh shit. Like don't expect anything, any positive karma to come back to you. That's the thing with this whole belief in karma that I personally don't really believe in. That's the difference. Like if you are guaranteed something good to come back to you, if you were guaranteed or if you were expecting somebody to return that favor to you, if they didn't promise that favor to you, then no. There's some people out there who do a lot of good favors for other people, and then they expect something in return. When I was in Vancouver, I was moving from one place to place, and as I was moving from one place to place, I was moving from Vancouver back to Ontario, right? And then this is like the time where I ran out of money. I didn't have nothing, and I brought my TV. I brought like this 50-inch TV with me from Ontario to Vancouver, and it was like traveling with me, and I needed to like send it back to Ontario. So I remember going to the post office, carrying the TV with me, and the post office was like, yeah, we can't send this because it's too big. You have to use UPS or Pure Later or whatever. So the nearest one was UPS. So I remember hauling it all the way to UPS, literally by myself. But before that, okay, sorry. Let me restart. When I was hauling it to Canada Post, right, which is our Canada Post service, when I was hauling it to the Canada Post office, a homeless guy was like helping me out, right? Was helping me out. Again, I had no money at this time. I was like flat broke. I was like in the negatives, right? So now I'm just going back to Ontario from Vancouver. So I'm hauling ass, and I'm trying to get this TV to be sent out. And then this homeless guy helped me out carrying this TV. And then, he was doing a nice gesture for me. And then he was like, at the end, like, yeah, can I get something in return? Can I get something? Can I get like some money? And I'm like, fuck, I don't really have anything. And I was like checking my pockets, and I was like, I had like a toonie. A toonie is like a $2 coin for all you non-Canadians. So I gave him a toonie. And that was it. Like but it really shocked me how, he was doing it for his own benefit. Like he wasn't doing it at the kindness of his heart. It's like holding a door open for somebody and being like, hey, can I get a quarter? I held the door open for you. Can I get a quarter? Expecting other people to return your positivity back at you is nonsensical. You should not expect it. You should not say like, oh, you owe me. You owe me something. No. You're the one. It's like treating out somebody to dinner, Like, I don't know how many times, like my wifey brought me to dinner and I'm like, don't worry. It's like, she doesn't care if I pay her back or not. She did it because she wanted to do it. Or like a friend. Okay, a friend, a buddy. I take a buddy out to go out to eat. Do I expect him to pay me back? No, I don't expect them to pay me. I knew you were hungry. I knew you needed something different. I usually take them out to pho or something like that, something different that they're not used to. And do I expect them to have me be paid back? No, of course not. It is what it is. I was making good almost 10 years. I quit 1 month before 10 years. Oh my God, really? Almost 10 years. You almost got that plaque. Indica sort of says, I don't believe in karma because when you're intuitive, you can spot out negative intentions and feelings from far before the bad happens. Okay, interesting. Only good things from that place was it brought a Devin into my life. Man, you made some good money. Hey. Let's go. I see that's nature. I know good things can happen in the future. I just have to stay good. Maybe I don't get good in back, but to make sure they get good first before me. Like, for example, everybody, I was talking about this earlier about doing good things for others and having them take advantage of you. That's what happened to me a lot of the time. I remember working at my job and one point where I was just doing all the work. I was doing everything. People were taking advantage of it because they didn't want to do any work because I was doing everything. And then once I swapped to another department within my job place, it was like that whole gap was open and it took like 3 people to do my job. It took 3 people to do my one job. And I wish I could go more in depth of what I do, but we'll save that for if I ever blow up. I'll save that for if I ever blow up. I will definitely spill all the tea. But that's the thing. Taking advantage of others if you are nice, it's not cool. Not cool at all. For me, especially, I've been taken advantage of so many times. A lot. My wifey has been taken advantage of so many times because she does a lot of good, especially in her job. She does shit that it's not even required of her, but she does it because of the good of her heart. But if we stop, for example, if I stop allowing people to take advantage of me and then people realize or notice that they can't take advantage of me anymore. They're so used to it. If you are used to somebody doing everything for you, then to me, that's negative karma. Because when they stop doing that shit for you, then you're not used to it. And then suddenly you have to do it yourself. Right? Suddenly you have to do it yourself. You have to, pick up the pieces. For that person who is stopping doing it for you, that is positive karma. And then for the person that is, for you, that is like going to be doing it, that is positive karma because you're starting to do something that they're doing for you. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, don't take advantage of other people. Do not take advantage of other people because that in return will require you to do whatever they're doing. You will have to take over their job. Like if they're doing a job for you that it's supposed to be your job, right? And then suddenly they stop doing that job and you have to do that job. So now you have to actually do that job. It's crazy. You always got taken advantage of. I was a nice guy. It was so hard for me to escape. I know. At least it would feel good to leave a hole one person can't fill. I know. Hey, what's up, Steady? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good, sir. Yeah. I just feel like when it comes down to karma, you either believe in it. There's some sort of belief in it or not. Like I believe in it. I don't believe in the fact of having positive karma to you if you do something for somebody else, like having that return. Like always, no matter what, always do good things for others without the expectation of having that return to you. Okay? And Steady, I know you're new here, but I know you just came in, but let me know if you believe in karma or not. Let me know. Let me know if you believe in karma. Let me know if you believe what goes around come around. That place had a bad habit of piling up the work on good workers because they were actually willing to work. Exactly. And, the ones who are lazy, they don't get it. they get benefited. It makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. That's why a lot of people just over there, they just do the work. They just do whatever it is that they need to do. And that's it. They don't do anything extra because they know they'll be taken advantage of. Like I was taken advantage of 100%. 100% I was taken advantage of, man. Holy. Now I try not to do anything that is not required of me. Like I'll do whatever my supervisor tells me, manager tells me, whatever my staff wants me to help them out with, whatever it is, I'll do. I will help them out. But when it comes to this other side of this other department that requires me, I'm not gonna step in, because at the end of the day, we don't ask for help from other departments when we are the ones that are, facing adversity. When our department is facing adversity, we rarely ask for help. We band together and we do it ourselves. Very rare. Very rare. You believe in karma? Yeah. You good, bub? Just smoking and sleeping? Oh my God. HR. Oh, hell yeah. Good to see you, Seti. But you do believe in karma. At your workplace, first shift is so lazy to do nothing. Do you do all the work, Trebek Storm? Yeah, man. When you were on the other side, you got abused. I know. I did get abused. I definitely got taken advantage of. Definitely. Because I'm just that type of person. I am that type of person. I'm the type of person that will take the initiative to be like, okay, there's something going on here. There's something wrong here. I want to be able to fix that or help out however I can. That's just me. Karma comes in many shapes and ways and forms. Whether you believe in it or not, it will always be there. Good karma, bad karma, in your opinion. Exactly. Like a lot of people, some people in the chat don't believe in karma. Some people in the chat don't believe in it. They believe like, okay, you have to be once if you are a good person, you are a good person, and that will come back to you in one way or the other. I mean, and I said this before, Steady, and I'll say it again. When people take advantage of you, if you are doing good things for them, they'll be comfortable in the fact that they're taking advantage of you. So they'll keep taking advantage of you, right? But once you stop doing all those things for them, then they start to resent you and hate you, or they're not used to it, right? Because they're so used to you doing everything. Now they got to do it themselves, which makes no sense. Which makes no sense. Like even for me in my position, I'm willing to do whatever it takes for everybody else to succeed. I'm not willing to have everybody just do the work for me. No, I got to go in there and do majority of the work. But then I get to the role of I'm just doing everything and they're not doing nothing. So I have to walk a fine line with that. I got to walk a fine line of, doing everything and making sure that everybody else is doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And try not to overtake. Try not to take over. Because once I take over, you're doing all the work. And no, I'm doing all the work and you're not doing anything. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Go lurk. Do your thing. Hey, what's up, Jake? How you doing? Good morning. T. Sharon, you're just speaking for you. Yeah. Everybody has their own opinions. everybody has their own opinions on how they tackle this whole thing of karma, on how they do it. And Jake, do you believe in karma? Do you believe what goes around comes around? Do you believe that, if you put out good karma will come back to you? Yeah? All right. Sounds good. And again, karma comes in many different shapes and forms. Not everybody believes in it. If you are religious, and karma comes from Hinduism. I don't know if you all know that. Karma actually comes from Hinduism, and Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world, way older than Christianity or Catholicism. Like, that's crazy to me. Look it up. Google it. Hinduism is the oldest religion on the entire world. Exactly. You did bad things and bad things started happening to you, so you started doing good. I think that's the main thing. I think that's just the main thing. If you do bad shit, if you start, yelling at other people, making fun of other people, bullying other people, start, getting angry for no apparent reason just because something is not going your way, you're getting frustrated and you're throwing shit. I swear, the amount of times people threw shit at my job, like just fucking, like tantrums, like shit not going their way. It was insane. These are adults throwing tantrums. I'm like, you're not a child. What the fuck? So, I don't know. It's Googleable information. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Kuya Mayor? How you doing? Good morning. What's crazy is most people can't disagree with one another without being disrespectful rather than having a conversation. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with religion. One person believes in this. One person believes in that. I disagree with this. I disagree with that. And Who cares? Who cares? You're just having a conversation. If you don't agree, like that to me, is something that you can't really win in a situation like that. You can't really do anything. If one person has a way of thinking, the other person has a way of thinking. That's how they grew up. That's how they are. Thank you for the hydrate, Jake. Was founded about 4,000 years ago. Hey, yo, what's your karma story? Like something happened to you. You said it's because of karma. Oh my God, there's so many. Like I'll give you like an example that I don't know that happened recently. But like it was not happened with you. What do you mean? Just anyone or anything? Oh, I don't know. Like when it comes to, driving on the road or on the highway or something, someone cuts you off. Let's say for example, someone cuts you off on the highway, right? Like literally like, skirt, someone's cutting you off on the highway. What do you want to do when somebody cuts you off on the highway? You'll be like, yo, motherfucker, what? This motherfucker cut me off on the fucking highway? Yo, what? Are you kidding me? Honk, right? And then guess what? Oh man, my wifey hates when I do this. I fucking just drive like literally. I match his speed, and I drive like on like right behind him or her. I'm just like, yeah. Well, you're cutting me off. Well, okay, I'm matching your speed now. And then if you're slowing down, then that's when I'm gonna drive right by you. And usually when they cut me off, usually the driver, either one or two things happen. Either the driver just keeps going, they keep driving, or I'm like driving behind them and they notice that I'm just driving behind them and they move to another lane to let me pass. I'm like, yeah, you straight up cut me off. Straight up, like not even giving me like a little bit of room. You just straight up like just went in just because you want to get ahead. I don't know if it's right what I'm doing. Maybe it's wrong what I'm doing, but again, that's karma, right? That is karma, either on them or myself. Maybe I deserve being cut off. I don't know. But at the end of the day, someone cut me off, like, and about to hit my car. I honk at them. They feel bad. They should feel bad, but if they keep going, it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna pass them. I'll be like, I don't want to be near you. You're an unsafe driver. Why the fuck would I be near you? That is negative karma on me. I'm not gonna get into a car crash because you're fucking up on the road. You know? Come on now. I'm not alone. Am I alone in this? Am I alone in this? I don't know. Am I alone in this? Come on. Oh, anyway. You saw your brother, brother hit a kid and bullied that kid, and then he fell down the stairs 5 minutes later. Oh, like that. Oh, you mean like that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like shit like that happens all the time. Or like you do something wrong, like you don't hold an elevator for somebody, and then suddenly you feel like you feel some sort of way, and then you don't perform as good, at your work. Hello, Go Plant a Tree. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Have you been here before? Do you have a name change or something? I don't recognize your name, Go Plant a Tree. But yeah, at the end of the day, everybody, whether you believe in karma or not, it's still a thing. It's still around, whether you like it or not. I don't talk often. I usually lurk and listen. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. 1 year and 3 months. What? W lurk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Go Plant a Tree. Thank you for lurking. Oh man. Shout out to all the lurkers. Shout outs to all the lurkers. Oh my God. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Jake is a new follower. Jake followed me from Chatbox. Anyway, I'm going to snooze this ad, and we're going to find someone to raid out to because, yeah, this is the end of the podcast stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate you all.